Sup guys? So this is the first day I'm trying to talk in English. Actually, I know English grammar and words, but I don't speak in English, So I thought I do this thing, experiment. I will talk 5 minutes a day in English so I could learn English. Stepping out of the comfort zone is really hard, and talking in other languages than you are familiar with is really hard because you have this accent, Lithuanian accent, Russian, and it's really hard. But I think when I practice my English, I will get better because English audience has more people than Lithuanian. So I'm like, okay, this shit, I'm gonna do it anyway. And really, now I feel very uncomfortable speaking in English. But I know this thing, if I practice speaking in English, I will have a bigger audience who will listen to my thoughts and ideas and other things. Uh, Speaking in English is very hard because in Lithuania you don't have anybody to practice English speaking, and I thought that recording yourself a video of you speaking in English would be a great opportunity to learn the language in a speaking style, because I know grammar and words, but I just keep practicing it in my mind. And what I want to achieve, is spoken language, because really, when you know the grammar and the words, you you can't speak your mind easily if you don't have the practice. And shit, this is hard. I feel like a Russian who's trying to speak in English, to get a wider audience. And my English speaking is really bad. Of course, people can understand me, but I doubt I will be fluent in English. And to speak another language, I know three languages: Russian, Lithuanian, and English. I speak Russian better than English because I had more practice. My grandma was Russian from Ukraine, and I had some Russian friends, so my Russian is better than English. I talk English really bad because there's nobody to practice with. And if you want to learn the language, you have to talk. And if you talk, you become better at it. So if you commit to talk 5 minutes a day, every day, you could get better at talking in a foreign language. So when you want to talk in different language, you have all these words, and you don't know how to pronounce them, because English writing is different than spelling and pronunciation. And this is really hard, because I was at in school, and the English teacher told me this word, purchased, and I say like purchased, and this is really funny, And if you become fluent in more languages, you become polyglot. Yeah, I think that's how you call it. And you need to step out of your comfort zone before you can talk, because talking in a foreign language is really uncomfortable. But if you stick to it, you can become better. And the English audience has more people than Lithuanian, so the chances of me getting good at speaking and having the audience are pretty big. And English people make this language very easy, and they understand the foreigners very good. But I want to practice it for myself, so I become a better speaker. And speaking is really hard at first, but I hope I'll get used to it. So currently my audience is just Lithuanian guys, but I hope I'll attract more foreigners, Maybe they have a great time watching these fucking videos. Okay, goodbye.